sets their romantic scene, hand in hand, as they spin round the floor, wishing time would stand still forevermore. As they sway to and fro, they don't want to let go. Suddenly eyes meet, that 1, 2, 3 fills their heartbeat. The music ends, still they hold on to each other, smiling in wonder. When will they dance again? Will we dance our own romantic scene? Butterflies flutter as I wonder, where have you been all of my life? Not felt like this before. I could stay in your arms forevermore. As we sway to and fro, hoping you won't let go. That's when our eyes meet, and 1, 2, 3, my doubts retreat. The music ends, we're holding on to each other, smiling and wonder. When will we dance again?
I was brought up in the shadow of a bitter, angry man. The teacher says that I'll be nothing. The doctor says I should be dead. The doctor tell me, what can I do to get out of this mess? I don't have a thing to hold on. The less I recollect, the more I can forget. I don't want to be another failure down bad habit road. When I wake up in the morning, look around my home, empty promises and empty bottles now, all the money's gone. Never thought it would be this way after so much time. Is it all for nothing? It seems the older I get, the less I can expect. I don't want to be another failure down bad habit road. Looking out through the window, around the streets below, all the broken hearts and all the broken bones and all the broken homes. There's a drunk on the avenue, another junkie's dead. You tell everyone about it, and they say everything's alright. Everything's alright. No, no, I don't wanna be another failure down bad habit road. I don't want to be another failure down bad habit road.
I'm like a weeping willow, weeping on my pillow. For years and years, there ain't no sweet man that's worth the salt of my tears. Down and down he dragged me, like a fiend he nagged me. For years and years, there ain't no sweet man that's worth the salt of my tears. Although I may be blue and I know we're through, I must tell him goodbye rather than have that man go to lay me down and die. So broken-hearted sisters, aggravating misters, lend me your ears. There ain't no sweet man that's worth the salt of my tears. Willow, weeping on my pillow. For years and years, there ain't no sweet man that's worth the salt of my tears. Down and down he dragged me, like a fiend he nagged me. For years and years, there ain't no sweet man that's worth the salt of my tears. Although I may be blue, just die. So broken-hearted sisters, aggravated misters, lend me your ears, 'cause there never was a sweet man that's worth the salt of my tears. Worth the salt of my tears. That's worth the salt of my tears. Worth the salt of my tears.
All right, this is the last show before your break. You work 2 days.
That's it, 2 days. It's a perfect week when there's a Friday midweek here. Canada Day is tomorrow. So
yeah.
Thanks. Talked about that on the radio there.
We all thought it was Independence Day until you cleared it up for us kids. Tomorrow's Canada Day.
Just had to verify. Yes, tomorrow is Canada Day, and you wanted to hit this on the radio this morning. Make sure you get your stuff now because, things are closed.
Well, I did until another story came up on the radio, and it was about your neighborly love.
The neighborly
And
love.
you know what? For once, you wanted to talk. You encouraged me. I was going to keep this a secret, but you forced me to bring. You said, tell people.
I did.
Did you regret that? So someone has come, someone came in, one of your neighbors, and they said hi, because you were out delivering prizes.
Yes.
And they said,
Sorry,
hi,
I missed that.
I'm Mark's neighbor. I'm like, oh, it's nice to meet you. And I'm like, what type of neighbor Mark is? And she goes, not good. I'm like, oh, tell me more, please. Tell me
what
more.
are we doing next door there?
They really, your neighbor really peaked. I was at full attention, sir.
Full attention.
And
Yeah.
what I heard
You're
is that
trying to find the dirt here.
your amazing neighbor had made you some pasta sauce.
Yes, they did.
Homemade.
Yeah, homemade.
And not only did you not thank her, she asked for like a review of it, what you thought, and she heard nothing.
Well, we
from
said it
you
was
in 2
good,
months.
but on the recent batch we didn't.
Yeah.
So that's where we fall.
And you did
We
not,
fall below the wayside.
and you did not
Yeah.
return her Tupperware.
No, we still have the Tupperware. We need to return that.
And then I said, hey, listen, when neighbors are in need,
Yeah.
does Mark help out his neighbors? And she goes, never. And on the show, I asked you this morning whether this is true. And normally you'll fluff it up with some excuses. But you're on the radio show this morning. I'm like, no, I don't. And you caught me off guard.
Yeah, well, hey, you know what? We do sometimes, you know, if the snow is decent enough, we'll take
Yeah.
a swath, but
Yeah.
yeah, you know,
Yeah.
sometimes there's no time. You got to fend for yourself there.
No
But
time.
we will return the Tupperware. That's
You still
mission
haven't
number one.
returned it? This was
that
last
was
week.
No, it was this morning. Well, yeah, she
was in here
well,
last
we talked
week.
about it. Yeah, no, we still haven't.
You have the intention of doing a good deed. That's enough. Anyways, yeah.
No.
Once in a while, when someone comes in and tells me stories about you, like, yes, sir, I'm at attention. But okay, yes, tomorrow is Canada Day.
Yeah.
And get this, our poll tonight.
Yeah, what are you doing for Canada Day?
Yeah, essentially, what are you doing? So are you going to just stay at home? Which I'm raising my hand. We're going to be in, the kids in the pool and some backyard activities, the
Enjoying,
trampoline.
the backyard. That's number one.
That's a 1 for me, Brady. You got, at an event, Canada Day event,
Yeah,
at camp, or doing nothing.
4.
Which one do you fall in?
We're going to be at home doing nothing, so a mix of 1 and 4.
Right, but
is
you
what
can,
we're
but
doing.
you know how it is our poll. You can only choose one number.
Yeah, we're going to be at home.
So you're 1.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll be outside enjoying the sunshine. It's going to be a nice day tomorrow.
What are you going to be doing enjoying the sunshine? You're just looking at this.
Yeah, holding down the lawn chairs in the backyard.
You're going to spend time on your deck, 40 degrees, holding a lawn chair.
Yeah, that's it. Drinking a cold beverage.
And it's safe to say
And saluting to Canada's, what are we, 159 years old now?
it's safe to say no neighbors are joining you, right?
The
You
neighbors,
got 0%
that's it.
chance.
Well, that's I think we ruined that with the non-return of the Tupperware, which we'll return.
I'm inviting all your neighbors to come in on one show, and we're going to get to the bottom here.
Yeah, the scoop
Yeah.
here.
Hey, listen.
In downtown.
If you're doing nothing, hey, sometimes doing nothing's cool in my mind.
Doing nothing is
Chill it.
sometimes the perfect remedy
Okay.
for a busy week.
Tonight's Wheel of Winning.
Yeah, we're giving away 4 more passes. Imagine Cinemas. I know Toy Story 5 is out there. And again, Disclosure Day, a lot of fun movies. Supergirl is on the big screen, Minions and Monsters.
Yeah.
And 4 passes to go check out a summer matinee.
So maybe if you're in the
Yeah.
do nothing category, if you win, you might be moving up to
You could go and check out
different
a movie.
category.
Because, yes, a lot of things close Canada Day, but guess what? The movie's always open. No Midtown Bowl open as well, so a lot of places open. Mini pot, but movies, if that's where you're going to be going with 4 free tickets.
Okay. I've been looking forward to this show. We've had this brilliant young man. We've been playing his music, part of our reels, for months now.
Yeah.
I just love it. I'm incredibly jealous of the people who can play and produce music because I cannot.
Because I've heard you play guitar.
I have a guitar back
But at least
there,
you're trying.
and I
You know
stink.
what? I'll give you props. You're trying, but anyone who can,
Yeah.
yes, get up on stage and play
Yeah.
and perform, kudos to them.
Okay, so want to introduce our guest here?
Yes, you hear the songs on our show from Little Songs. You know him as Paul Bloom.
Yeah.
He's joining us for the first
There he
time here
is.
at the Timmins Square Shopping Center.
Hey,
Paul
hey,
Bloom.
yeah.
There he is.
Hello.
We warned you that the jokes were bad, and
And we promised you.
Did we deliver?
Oh, I think the absence of laughter is the funniest thing.
Well, Brady does have a laugh track he has to put in there if we're feeling bad about
All
ourselves.
right, that's good.
Yeah, he's looking for it now. Well, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks so much.
We are, we're big fans and supporters of the arts in our community. And anyone who's, whether they're doing it for a hobby, a passion, a career, doesn't matter to us because I think it's a big deal. And especially in your case where you're releasing original music,
Yeah.
from head to toe, this is your creation. Was that, for me, if I was to do that, I would feel like I'd have to like have some courage to do that, because I'm releasing people of everything that's my brainchild. Am I overthinking of it? Or was it part of
No,
the
you're not
process?
overthinking it.
Yeah.
I get embarrassed when I listen to my own music because it's so personal. The first album was just my mental state. I recorded in 2022 actually, and at the time I was going through some stuff, and basically the album is a snapshot of my what I was thinking about, and you could even hear the tension in my voice. Like I held so much tension in my body that I couldn't sing as clearly as I wanted to. But
Do you find the music, because you mentioned you're going through some things in your life, does the music help provide like an outlet, a stress relief, maybe?
it's cathartic. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, definitely cathartic.
Good way to release the tensions.
Yeah. Yeah. Like that's how I relax. I play piano.
Okay.
I just like my mind is always going. So the way I cope with that is by sitting in front of a piano and just entertaining every idea that I can. And sometimes it comes up with a song, or sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it's a bad song. Sometimes it's a good song.
How do you, because music's very in the eye of the beholder, right?
Yep.
I can list my 10 favorite songs, you can list your 10 favorite songs, and they'll never match. So when you say like a good song or a bad song, like how do you know the difference? Is it personal taste?
Yeah, it's all subjective, but like I write to a certain standard. Like I studied a lot of Tin Pan Alley songwriting and Brill Building songwriting, and they had a specific format which they wrote. It's to a personal standard. Like my personal standard is if it needs to be sectional, and all the pieces need to fit. It can't sound like I need like a good bridge. I go crazy for a good bridge. Like
Sometimes it's hard to find that bridge.
yeah, a bridge. Like writing a bridge is like writing an entirely new song within a song, but it has to fit with the other pieces. It's it would be a science if anyway.
It would be, yeah. It's, for most of us, we open up our Spotify, we listen to the music we like. We don't necessarily understand, the bottom of the iceberg of it, like the work that goes in from creation. I'm always curious, like, what is the first step of your music writing process? Is it to sit down on the piano and build a tune, and then everything builds from there?
Yeah, like everything I write is written on piano.
Okay.
No matter what, I don't sit down and write lyrics. I don't sit down and think of vocal melodies. I come up with something on piano. If it sounds interesting, I'll hum along to it. I'll try to find the melody through that, and then the topic varies based on the feel of the track, the vibe of the track. So I take that into consideration, but really the music just like it kind of comes through me rather than consciously writing.
Mm-hmm. And when it comes down to like the lyrics now, and you mentioned 2022, you're going through some things, you're writing some things about your life. Do you have to like micromanage that a bit in the terms of, I don't want to release too much because I don't want that released out to public, but I need to share this information because it makes the song better?
Well, I have no like commercial aspirations, so I don't. As long as it sounds good, that's what matters to me. As long as it sounds good and it fits, it doesn't need to rhyme. It doesn't need to rhyme to sound good, but
That's interesting that you say you have no commercial aspirations. I like. That's all we got here, commercial aspirations. But right, come on, let's be honest.
Yeah.
But I love that fact because that will probably. You're less influenced by what you would think would sell, and you're writing music that's more true to your heart, right?
Yeah,
That's very cool.
It's a conglomeration of my influences, right? Like I wouldn't release something if I didn't think it was good.
Interesting, yeah. No, I that's a very fresh perspective.
Yeah, fresh perspective.
Because you would think of folks starting off in the industry. If you go on TikTok and you see what's trending, it could be easy to dive in. Okay, let me find something that everyone's gonna view or everyone's gonna stream.
Yeah,
You don't care. You just sit down and it's you. And if
Yeah.
people like it, they like it. If they don't, then scroll on
Yeah.
and listen to something else.
Like I'm extremely self-assured in my music. I think it's good. So
It is great, yeah.
any kind of criticism I get, it doesn't really bother me.
Maybe, and it's making sense now because we, you know, this is our first time we've had an in-depth conversation, and I'm finding like when we play your music, it's like it's very like I call it original because I asked you when you came in, do you play covers? Because I love the fact that everything you play originals and your music sounds original, and it's starting to make sense now, right? You're obviously you have artists that influence you. Everyone has inspirations in their life, but when it comes down to the product, you know, it's 100% Paul Bloom.
Yeah, and like you need to study the history of songwriting to really know what you're doing. Like, I'm not sure.
No, but it's an interesting perspective because most folks, it's easy, you know, because we live in this world too, where we're trying to build something, and you know, you want to have conversations or release content that people enjoy,
Yeah.
and you get focused on that.
Yeah, like the new stuff I'm working on, it's meant to be more like the first album was very like morose, if for lack of a better word. So I went the opposite direction. I want it to be silly. I want it to be, you know, if it sounded ridiculous, one of my friends described the organ as like a circus organ, and I love that. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted.
Very cool. Was that important to you, not to like provide like when you're working on the second album for to have a completely different tone than the first? Is that something that gets your juices flowing?
That was just that's just a one-off idea.
Yeah.
Generally, I write in a certain way, and I generally have a certain sound. But in this case, like the first album, I just wanted to sound like a guy at a piano.
Yeah.
I wanted to show that it's my ideal because I spent my entire childhood and like my entire like formative years listening to demos, like Randy Newman and you know just the guy playing piano and singing. And I wanted to like emulate that and just like do my own take on it. So really, the first album kind of sounds like a series of demos.
It's beautiful.
And now jumping into
Yeah.
little songs. And again, I know Brady's got the link to your music on Spotify. Both albums on Spotify right now?
No, just the first
Just the
one.
one, just the first album.
The second one I uploaded. I uploaded I think the entirety of the demos on YouTube, but it's just the first album that's on there.
Yeah. So the first album, yeah, and thanks Brady for providing
Yeah,
the
there's
link.
the link there.
Now the three songs we're gonna sample tonight, they're demos from your second album.
Yeah, except for the first one.
Bad Habit.
Yeah, that one's going to be a later thing. But
Okay.
I just loved it so much that I want to share it.
So what we're gonna do here is, Brady's gonna give us a teaser, a Bad Habit. We're gonna come and chat about it. We're gonna do it for 3 songs.
All right.
Are you good with that, Paul?
Yep.
All right, Brady.
When I wake up in the morning, look around my home. Empty promises and empty bottles now. All the money's gone. Never thought it would be this way. After so much time, is it all for nothing? It seems the older I get.
So there we go. That's a Bad Habit.
Yeah, I like that.
Nice
all,
tune. Nice
all the
melody.
all the money's gone. We can all relate to that. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Inflation, right?
Yeah. Obviously, the piano is the heartbeat to your music.
Yeah.
Tell us like, is this a very personal story? Is it a relatable story? Like, what's a little bit of the background here?
When I was writing it, I was thinking of my life and my mentality, the mentality that I had when I was growing up. And I just remember I was surrounded by people who I don't really have a high opinion of them, and I really didn't want to end up like them. I didn't want to end up with their lives. They seem miserable, you know.
So this is more of music or a song about people that you've had in the past of your life and your.
It's about not wanting to end up.
Like bringing awareness.
I don't know about awareness, but it's just a very personal song about wanting to find my own happiness.
Yeah, I like that. It's very catchy too, though.
Oh yeah. Everything I do has a like I studied like the Brill Building and Tin Pan Alley. These were very successful places, publishers, and that's where all my sensibilities come from. If something doesn't catch you, then I'm not gonna do it. It needs to sound fairly commercial. I don't have no commercial aspirations, but the music that I happen to like is commercial music.
Got to get that ear hook in there.
Yeah.
Very cool. Okay, the next song is Colorado. And we'll get Brady to. We're going to toe tap because
We're
the
gonna
screen's
toe
going to
tap,
say
it
on
is.
us.
Yeah.
All right, Brady, we'll hear Colorado.
It ain't gonna save the world or alleviate the debt. It ain't even gonna make you intelligent. You know it ain't a detriment. You didn't wanna be a criminal. You didn't wanna have fun. But the look in your eye when your ego died, well, it certainly wasn't enough. You always had aspirations and you always had many plans.
Up here on that one, Colorado. Yeah, good job there with that one.
I felt a little Bob Dylan in there.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
It's a pastiche of Warren Zevon.
Okay.
Warren Zevon, he did the song Werewolves of London.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that sound from the Excitable Boy era, very, very major key, very boppy, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And even the way I sing, I'm trying to imitate him. But he was influenced by Bob Dylan immensely.
Okay.
He said that Bob Dylan invented the thing that he did.
I feel like my favorite, if I was forced to pick a decade of music, which I like forcing myself into imaginary situations. I do this all the time. But I would say like the 60s. Like I feel like Wolfman Jack would be announcing your songs on the radio here. And I mean this highest compliment because that's
a high
yeah,
compliment.
yeah, it is.
for sure.
The Wolfman. It's got a real like I don't even know how to explain it, but like I find like music in the 60s, it was simple but in a very positive, entertaining way.
Yeah.
They got that music was meant to enjoy. I find sometimes today's music, and I know I sound generational, every generation thinks their music's better, but sometimes I listen to a song these days and I'm like, I'm thinking more of what I listen to than enjoying the music. And I think you've hit something on the head here.
Yeah, the 60s was the first decade where bands started writing their own music instead of relying on songwriters. Usually I prefer delegating, but I think it produces a better product when when the artist himself is doing everything.
So when you're writing it down, that's the whole process. You're not only writing it, you're producing it. When it comes to the instruments, you've got other band members that take part in the instruments in your songs.
Yeah. Well, in that particular recording, I use like fake drums, like a drum software, and the organ is a transistor organ, actually from the 60s, but it's a fake instrument. It's a VST.
Okay.
So it's just all on the computer.
What's a VST?
Virtual sound technology, I believe that's what it
Okay.
stands for.
Yeah,
It's just like you have a MIDI keyboard, and you plug that MIDI keyboard into your computer, and suddenly you could play any instrument you want, depending on like which one you download or buy.
It must be hard, like if you have to partner with someone for your own music, that's your own creation, that's your own story, and to allow someone, and we all have to partner with people, but to have someone come in and have some creative input, some people, including me, find that extremely difficult. But it's a good thing to do because people see things in a different light that because you're so like focused on one thing. But do you find that challenging?
If I work with other people, I'm paying them, and I make all the decisions creatively.
Oh, I like this plan.
Yeah. So I don't like to compromise. I've never played with other musicians. It's always been just me at the piano.
Right.
So I don't really get that, but
Yeah.
I hire session musicians, and they really, really know what they're doing. You know, like these are really like top tier guys, and so anything they produce, it tends to sound perfect for what I'm looking for. Now, part of the process is providing references. Like I want the drums to sound like this particular recording, and you just like link them with Spotify, whatever. And yeah, they know exactly where to take it based on that. They're geniuses.
Yeah.
Like
It sounds amazing. Yeah.
like I don't have that kind of talent. I could just do what I do. That's all.
Right.
That's all I know. Like what I know is what I know.
But you are trusting people to help you get through the process.
Yep. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I'm trusting people with my money. Yes.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
fair
when
enough.
it is
Yeah,
your
yeah.
money, you've got
Yeah.
the final say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it doesn't
Exactly.
sound right,
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
either taking the money back or they're redoing it.
Yeah, yeah. Like there's revisions that they allow. They allow like it depends on the person, but typically it's like 2 or 3 revisions.
Oh, very cool. Yeah.
No.
For contract.
It's interesting,
Wow,
though,
that is interesting.
to learn about the layers that go into it before we hear a product such as Holding On. So this is our third demo. You want to tell us a little? Let's do things a little bit differently this
Yeah.
time. Just
All right.
Tell us a little bit about Holding On.
I think I mentioned the circus organ earlier.
Yeah.
Yes,
This
is
is the one-
this the track here?
This is the one with the circus organ. Well, my friend referred to it as a circus organ.
Yeah.
And this song, I wrote it to be silly. I wrote it about 2 people's first love and the awkwardness and the insecurities that come with that. And I just wanted it to sound very happy and just like cute, you know?
Yeah, I get it. Okay. Well, let's hear Holding
Holding
On.
on.
If I was a better looking guy, would I sooner would have caught your eye? If I had a lot of money too, would you have another point of view? And it's hard to find a friend, but I found you again. Can't believe it, how you hold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is, I love that tune.
It's
Right? Yeah.
Good catchy beat.
It's doo-wop. I copied like
doo-wop, yeah.
doo-wop piano, I can't sing doo-wop, but I could play the piano.
do you enjoy, if you had to, once again, this is a made-up choice decision, but I like to, if you had to do a more serious tone or a fun tone of song, do you have a preference?
I generally like when I sit down at the piano, the first thing I play is always like either a shuffle or a boogie woogie beat. I don't do a lot of rock and roll, like primordial rock and roll, but I do a lot of shuffles, which is jazzy. So generally, I veer towards upbeat. Yeah. Generally upbeat, and that's what I prefer to listen to. Actually, yeah. I'm thinking about the music that I listen to in my personal time, and it's always like the Beach Boys and
Yeah.
the Beach Boys, Warren Zevon, yeah, acts like that.
I love what you're doing.
Yeah,
I
this is
mean,
great. And look at the comments
yeah.
coming in. People
Yeah, no,
loving
fun.
the music, saying very easy listening. I can't say who made the comment, but they said "Hold On." That's their favorite out of the 3 right
Yeah.
now.
All right.
So once again, you have a full album that's been released. We have 3 demos that we played tonight: Bad Habit, Colorado, and Holding On. Now, if folks wanted to hear these 3 demos in full, which you should, They're on Spotify also?
Yeah, they're on Spotify.
Okay.
No, sorry. I'm sorry. They're on YouTube.
Okay.
They're on YouTube on a channel called Paul Bloom Zero Sugar.
Okay.
And they're also on TikTok. I've uploaded a number of them to TikTok, and as well from an unrelated project. And they seem to be doing pretty good on TikTok, actually.
Good,
Yeah.
Getting a good
Well,
audience.
you
with
get
it.
it, yeah.
Like I got a lot of views, but a lot of full views too. The analytics tell me like about 8,000 full views for the ones with significant number of views.
People sitting in for the entire song.
Yeah, which means they sat down and they heard it and they liked it and they wanted to listen to the entire thing, and that's the highest compliment
Those
to
are
me.
the fans you're looking for right there.
Yeah.
That's very cool, Paul. I mean, we think you're doing a wonderful job. And, we appreciate you trusting us, promoting your music,
promoting it.
which we'll continue to do. It's been a big part of our platform, and I love, we're loving what you're doing and how you're doing it. It's very cool. Was there anything else you wanted to mention that we haven't had a chance to chat about yet?
Not really.
No. I mean, I guess we can go in many directions of this, but
I didn't come into this with like material or anything.
Yeah.
I just wanted to treat it like a conversation.
it is, yeah. Well, that's good.
Well, it's a pleasure having you on here.
Yeah.
We do
Thank you.
fist pounds around here.
Oh yeah.
Fist pound guy here.
Oh yeah. Hold on.
You'll have to
Fist pounds around.
Yeah, we
All
don't.
right. Wearing his Johnny Paycheck.
Right
there, right?
That's great.
Johnny Paycheck. Okay. People call me Johnny because of the hat.
Yeah.
But Johnny Paycheck was a country singer from the 70s, 60s, 80s.
I think everyone knows the one song, Take This Job. And
Yeah,
Shove It.
yeah. That was his cultural breakthrough. And but he's a fantastic singer, and man, I just love the
One
guy.
of your idols.
Yeah, I just love the guy. I wish I could sing like him. I wish I had his like swagger,
Johnny Paycheck.
We'll put him on the radio rotation
That's
tomorrow.
it.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'd love
we'll
to
put
hear
him
some
on Country
Johnny.
93
Yeah.
one there tomorrow.
You hear him on
Or
Sunday
Thursday.
Sunday mornings on Country 93.1 because that's when they play all the oldies.
Yeah.
Big classic hits.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, appreciate you. When we come back, we got our Wheel of Winning tonight.
Yes, we do. From Case Alliance, we're going to spin the wheel. 4 passes to Imagine Cinemas. So someone's going to be off to the movies.
Okay, roller, Brady.
Right after this.
Minions and Monsters, Supergirl, and Jackass Best and Last are all playing this week at Imagine Cinemas. Visit ImagineCinemas.com for tickets and for summer show times. Let the summer fun begin at Midtown Bowl and Arcade. They're now open at 12 noon every day, all summer. Lucent Transportation are hiring for new bus drivers and for new bus monitors. Apply today, 705-360-4090. McCass's Pantry and Lemongrass now serve pizza. Stop in for your slice today in your downtown. Dine in to 254 3rd Avenue. The Urban Park Markets are back every Wednesday starting in July. And they're open all summer long, rain or shine. Get all the details at downtowntimmins.com. 724 Finn Road, Timmins, just sold with Jessica Gervais, and your house could be next at Royal LePage. Call Jessica now, 705-363-0136. Up to 75% off and more in the Garden Center this week at Canadian Tire Timmins. Come and check out the clearance sale. It's on now, $21.99 Riverside Drive. Sign up now for the Timmins Square Kids Club, and you could win 2 tickets to the now sold-out K-pop live show with the NOE. All the details at timminsquare.com. 1106 Greenington Drive, Timmins is for sale with Albert Seal from Royal LePage. Call Albert now for your showing. 705-465-3493. Go to Canada's Wonderland with O'Brien's Coach Services. The coach leaves July 11th to 12th for $150 per seat. Email info@o'brienscoachservices.ca to book yours. O'Reilly Source for Sports are clearing out the remaining Joy Bees inventory. All Joy Bees are $5 per pair. Lightweight, comfy, and perfect for summer. The Next Starts Now sales event is on now at Timmins Hyundai. Browse the lot in person, 800 Riverside Drive, or click to buy, TimminsHyundai.ca. Get your tickets now for Jenna Giampaolo and her trio, July 11th at the Porcupine Dante Club. Come for an evening of dinner, dancing, and multilingual music. Tickets on sale at gdentertainment.ca. Book your seat now for the final Friday Funds event at Jackpot Time Timmins. Seats are $50. Join in the fun at 251 First Avenue. Your happiness is capital when you bank with Case Allianz. Your local bankers located in Timmins, Iroquois Falls, and in Val Gagne. No job too big or small, they do it all at DAP Cleaning Solutions. From sanitizing, dump runs, janitorial, commercial cleaning, and more. Call for your quote, 705-465-3500. Let's help Vanessa ship a hug with Quilts for Survivors. Each quilt costs $30 to ship. A small donation makes a huge difference. Visit quiltsforsurvivors.ca to make a donation. You're invited to the Senior Social at the Timmins Museum. Happens Wednesday, July 8th from 10 a.m. to 12 noon. Call today, 705-360-2617 to register. Mark LaRue is part of your community and in your neighborhood with Realty Networks, Inc. He makes your dreams a reality. Contact realtynetworks.ca. Trixie is up for adoption this week with Noah's, fostering hope one tail at a time. Visit noahs.com to see if you're a fit for Trixie today. Need office supplies and fast? Shop Smart Office Timmins with next day delivery. smartoffice.ca. Epic and on-site summer camp registrations are on now. First week of camp starts next week, July 6th. For more details, call 705-264-0493. K-Pop Live is completely sold out with the NOE. But if you sign up for the Timmins Square Kids Club this summer, you have a chance to win 2 general admission tickets free from us. Need your yard decluttered? Rent a bin today with Frank Rubino at Rubino's Petrocan. Perfect for any size cleanup, including yours. Call Frank for your quote, 705-288-8027. Week number 1 is underway this week at Camp Bickle, and you can sponsor a camper. Change a life this summer. You can make a donation today, campbickle.ca. The mini putt and batting cages are now open all summer, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., 7 days a week. Located at the back of Hollinger Park. The fish of the month is the Rummy Nose Tetra at Pet Value Timmins Square. How about this deal? Buy 2 and get the 3rd for 50% off. Start your dream kitchen this week with J&R Custom Cabinets. And don't pay for 3, 6, 9, 12 months OAC. Design, build, enjoy at jrcustomcabinets.ca. Overflow Home Health Inc. offer quality care overflowing from their hearts into your home. Search their amazing services today. OverflowHomeHealth.com. The Schumacher Lions Club presents the Summer Concert Series, and it all kicks off this Thursday with Leslie Ann Dupuis and the Trailblazers. Come and join in the fun, 6:30 to 8:30 this Thursday night. Admission is free to all concerts. Kiwanis Timmins brings Beauce Carnival back to Timmins the week of July 8th through 12th at Hollinger Park. For ticket and information, visit BeauceCarnival.com. You can now hear the KINZ and KLOMP Radio Show Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Country 93.1. And you can also find us on the iHeartRadio app. The British Invasion headline this year's Festa Italiana, July 17th through 19th along Cedar outside of the Porcupine Dante Club. Tickets start at $40 and available now at porcupinedanteclub.com. Make the right choice for their education. Choose a Catholic one with the Northeastern Catholic District School Board. Enroll now for fall, ncdsb.on.ca. Comfy stays, clean rooms, and friendly vibes when you book your next stay at the Timmins Super 8. Perfect for your next summer pit stop. 705-268-7171. For the best in residential or commercial design, choose Jen today at Mindful Living Interiors. Located right here in Timmins, mindfullivinginteriors.com. Goldheart Courier Services offer rush, local, and out-of-town deliveries. Send those packages today fast. 705-531-3005. The Wizard of Paws offer amazing walk-in services here in the city. From nail trims, face trims, ear cleaning to paw pad trims and more. Go visit Stephanie and her crew today, 220 3rd Avenue. Need a paint job? Hire the professionals today at Timmins Student Works Painting. Call for your interior or exterior quote, 705-363-0800. Get the best 5G Canada, US, and Mexico plan today at the Bell Store at Park Road Square. How about this amazing deal from Chantel and Joel? 80 gigs for only $27 a month. It's getting closer. Rock on the River hits Hollinger Park July 24th with The Offspring and the 25th with Russell Dickerson. Join T-Beck for their 10th milestone year. Tickets at rotr.ca. The Timmins, Montana Lynx play host to the Ontario Major League Baseball Championships. It all starts the weekend of July 24th at Parteza Park. Get all the details at timminslittleleague.ca. Spark Up Your Lunch is back with Sparks Pizza. Find the Share and Win on our main page. Share it for a free office lunch this week from Sparks Pizza. You can dine in 206 3rd Avenue or order online, sparkspizza.ca. Rosewood Avenue and Larry Berrio headline this year's Porcus Stampede and Rodeo. Happens the weekend of August 21st to 23rd in Porcus Junction. Tickets at porcusag.ca. For more on the Alzheimer's Society Cochrane-Temiskaming, you can find all their amazing services online, alzheimer.ca, or call 705-268-4554, or stop in and see them in person, located in the 101 Mall. Paul Bloom has a new album. Check out Little Songs and More on Bandcamp and on Spotify. Cruise the waters on this amazing 2026 Sea-Doo GTI from Mikey's. It's priced to move this week at $18,599, where performance meets your summer vibes. DJB Mining Products and Services specialize in portable aligned boring, welding, and bucket fabrication, located right here in Timmins. Give them a call today, 705-269-4340. Contact Computers service what they sell, offering customers a full line of quality office equipment and offering on-site service repair. Located right here in Timmins, 705-264-1351. Find your true north at Northern College. They have over 75 programs to choose from. Enroll now for fall, northerncollege.ca. Karate Equipment are hiring for all positions with competitive pay. Build your future with Karate Equipment. Send those resumes today to karateequipment.com. And the summer deals are sizzling hot this week on the lot at Matheson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. With the best prices and mega deals, they await you just a short drive away. 349 Highway 11 in Matheson.
Okay, one more last peek at the poll, and this was groundbreaking. How are you celebrating Canada Day?
How are you celebrating?
At home, at an event, at camp.
Or nothing.
I'm doing nothing.
Yeah, and we've got votes for all of them. Looks like a lot, majority staying at home.
Well, no, there's no votes for number 2.
At an event.
You can't read that far because of your age.
I need my bifocals.
Your age prevents you from seeing.
Here.
Like,
There
there you
we
go.
go.
Yeah, I think
At
Brady
an
put
event.
the, that's right, at an event.
Camp.
Yeah.
And again, doing nothing. And
Maybe
again,
this is
it's
why-
okay to do any one of those.
Maybe this is why you don't get along with your neighbors. You just can't see them,
Can't see them.
right? Maybe that could be your excuse.
That's it.
Whatever you're doing, we hope you have a beauty one.
That's it. It's a good day off tomorrow.
Yeah, it's a midweek holiday, and I like it, by the way.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes, and it's going to be what you refer to as a scorcher.
A scorcher.
You know what that means?
Yeah, it's going to be hot.
Yeah, okay.
No complainers now. Just remember what we were doing about a month and a half ago.
Hey, on my watch, you can complain all you want. Don't bug me.
Yeah, we don't have to shovel the heat. 40 degrees, bring it on.
All right, Wheel of Winning, 4 movie passes, Imagine Cinemas, and we'll get our good man Brady to roll it.
Time now for the KINZ Allianz Wheel of Winning. Want a financial institution that gives back here in the North? Choose KINZ Allianz. Your happiness is capital. Located in Timmins, Val Gagne, and in Iroquois Falls.
All right, there it is, rocking and rolling.
Yeah, who's going to Imagine Cinemas? Barry Gutcher. All right, congratulations, Barry.
Good man,
Off to
Barry.
the movies.
Yeah, so maybe, maybe Barry has a long, well, it's not a long weekend, but holiday plan.
Holiday plan, and we'll drop these off to you. And again, there's no expiry on these. I'll have these tickets. And Imagine Cinemas, you can use them anytime.
Okay, thanks to Paul Bloom, and have yourself a good long weekend.
Yes, happy Canada Day.
Yeah.
I'm thinking we're 159. 159 years old, Canada.
Are you thinking, or you just Googled it and said it?
I'm Googling, I'm guessing. It's a guesstimate. But anyway, put some candles on Canada's cake tomorrow. And we'll see you on Thursday as we prep up for the Hot Wing Challenge. You looking forward to that?
You have a way of making a party boring. Put a candle on Canada's cake.
Canada's
Who's
cake.
going to do it? No one's coming to
no
your
one.
house because your neighbors don't like you.
That's it.
Who's putting the candle on your cake? Anyways, yeah, put a candle on the cake and have a good one. I'm going to do the same.
Happy
Enjoy.
Canada Day.
Yeah.
I'm like a weeping willow, weeping on my pillow. For years and years, there ain't no sweet man that's worth the salt of my tears. Down and down he dragged me, like a fiend he nagged me. For years and years, there ain't no sweet man that's worth the salt of my tears. Although I may be blue and I know we're through, I must tell him goodbye rather than have that man go to lay me down and die. So broken-hearted sisters, aggravating misters, lend me your ears. There ain't no sweet man that's worth the salt of my tears. Weeping willow, weeping on my pillow. For years and years, there ain't no sweet man that's worth the salt of my tears. Down and down he dragged me, like a fiend he nagged me. For years and years, there ain't no sweet man that's worth the salt of my tears. Although I may be blue, just die. So broken-hearted sisters, aggravated misters, lend me your ears, 'cause there never was a sweet man that's worth the salt of my tears. Worth the salt of my tears. That's worth the salt of my tears. Worth the salt of my tears.
I was brought up in the shadow of a bitter, angry man. The teacher says that I'll be nothing. The doctor says I should be dead. The doctor, tell me, what can I do to get out of this mess? I don't have a thing to hold on. The less I recollect, the more I can forget. I don't want to be another failure down bad habit road. When I wake up in the morning, look around my home. Empty promises and empty bottles now. All the money's gone. Never thought it would be this way. After so much time, is it all for nothing? It seems the older I get, the less I can expect. I don't wanna be another failure down bad habit road.